but the handling core has turned over quite a bit game to game.
Right. You know, they tend to have kind of like a handler core that's played together, and they'll rotate some of these guys through.
Cody Spicer gets his hand on the reset, locking up Dennis Cassio at midfield, and Colorado has a chance to break on the first point of the game.
Spicer causes so many problems on the resets.
And this is a new wrinkle here for the Summit lineup. You saw Daniel Brunker picking that disc off, getting things going on the counterattack. Here's Wiseman in the red zone. Nobody around Nick Snushka. And that's an easy finish there. Gets it upfield in the hands of, a hammer goes up to Jack Brown. He makes the grab in the red zone. Here's Martin Lee. Nice throw there into the hands of Spencer Lofink. Seattle's on the board.
Yeah, I love that over-the-top look to Jack Brown. He's really the guy you need to get the ball to, generally speaking.
In a double team on a sideline with a roller pull. They've seen him get out of those tricky situations more times than they can count.
Well, wasn't it a trap mark when he threw that behind the back goal a couple years ago?
Deep shot going up to Brewster. Matty Jackson puts that on a platter. Munoz with the disc now. He finds Lee underneath. Lee uncorks the backhand. Dave Wiseman giving pressure on the backside, and he gets there!
Oh my goodness. Dave Wiseman said, you know what, sorry about that throw, I got this. I'll get this dispatch for you, no problem. He's been doing this for how many years? 8, 9 years?
34-year-old is in his 7th AUDL season.
7th year.
Deep shot going up. AG and Snushka there.
Oh boy.
Snushka with a little authority.
AG likes to play the position. Snushka likes to take the elevator.
Underneath to Jack Brown. Matt Bristol was there.
How smooth is Jack Brown?
He's just bumping and grinding in the lane. No big deal.
Just another week.
Cody Spicer peels off for the block. And the counterattack is on. Cody Spicer gets the bookends.
Good for Cody. When he's on the field, especially around the
Lee in motion across, sends it deep. Pranave, backside pressure. Off the hands of Shigley. No call all around.
Wow.
Shigley with the nice little blade, and now a deep shot going up to Ramirez. He legs it out. And Seattle finds a way to respond here. They're back within 3.
Yeah, I like that shot there. Kept the shape true. Let Ramirez run onto it. And yeah, Lenny's a guy you'd like to see get going. They're going to need some production. They're going to need some reliable downfield receivers. And Lenny Ramirez is definitely a guy who can do it. Here's the play. Looked like a pretty clean block in the middle of the field. So I don't know. I like these looks. I think they need to score. Probably the quicker these points are, the better.
First throw turnover.
That's beautiful.
Roach's pull pinned him back there, and Landisman's centering pass to Nethercutt was blocked. And the dishy reset falls incomplete.
Oh.
Danny Landisman in the QB1 spot right there. Atkins up to Nethercutt. Matty Jackson leads Jay Fruit, and hard to believe that's Jay's first goal of this game.
Yeah, that was a pretty cut from Jay. Timed it perfectly off his old buddy.
Reset a little dicey there. Jackson saves it and gets it up to Feiner.
Yeah, very active hands from Seattle. Nice challenge against Landisman, but he squeezes it. And Colorado's on the doorstep.
Matty Jackson goes up line and gets there and stays in bounds past a bidding Lofink. Colorado extends its lead to 3 once again.
Yeah, I think if you're...
Buck holds up to Brunker. Spicer comes under. He's at midfield now. 25 seconds left. Deep shot goes up to AG. He's all alone.
Wow, really pretty open side offense there from Colorado. And no help. AG gets a step deep. Cody says, I don't know what to do when AG's got a step deep. And a great in rhythm.
On the mark.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I said that was open side. It wasn't. They just got it to the break side and kept it on the break side. So great recognition from Spicer to just say, if I don't let this mark get set, I could step around and throw something shoulder high and let AG run onto it. Beautiful.
Alex Atkins crossing over to pull here, an end of quarter line for the Summit. Jay Frood crossing over as well. Wiseman, Spicer staying out there with Tatum. 9 seconds now, 8. Aku's over the traffic. Munoz with a mid-range shot to Worthington.
What an awesome catch.
The referees say he was in bounds.
That's an amazing catch. Holy cow. Great possession from Seattle and just an amazing catch to tap the toe, make the catch with the defender in the area. Beautiful.
So Colorado's defense was trying to play. Seattle on the attacking half of midfield now as Kenny Lane gets an inside shot to Zhao. Mid-range shot to space. Bristol and Shigley are both there, and Bristol gets there first. Finds Cody Spicer. Bristol with the catch under pressure. Spicer's all alone. He dishes right back to Bristol. And Colorado has its first break of the second half.
Great point from Bristol. Part of the D on one end, part of the goal on the other end. Really,
we're not penciling those in as automatic wins, but what can this team do based on what you've seen? Deep shot going up here to Jack Brown. I'm not going to let you off the hook.
wow.
As Brown reels that one in, you can see his speed on display there.
That was quite a throw at altitude to put that kind of touch on it. Give that guy a raise, you know? Is this a contract year for him? I think, you know, looking at Colorado, I think they're good enough if they play consistently. And look at this, by the way.
Nobody guarding Jay Frood. Not a soul. Find me an easier finish for John Nethercutt. I dare ya.
Yeah, miscommunication there. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
Cassio shooting deep. Aku's versus AG. Off Aku's hands. Second attempt by Ramirez. He can't get it in bounds. Looked like Nate Buchholz was there.
Get blocked by
Brunker shooting deep. Tatum's running it out. Doesn't look like many Cascades are applying pressure. Easy buckets there for Alex Tatum. Roach finds Shigley. Shigley with the visionary hammer in the red zone. Lofink hits the turf to reel that one in.
That was a pretty over-the-top shot from a young guy, rookie on the Cascades, making it look good.
There's a unifying aspect of this Summit squad that's brought so many talents across the state together. Hammer goes up. Snushka gets the block.
And that's big. You know, we just watched the goal.
The way in which this Summit leadership has brought together ultimate talent from so many parts of the state. As the deep shot goes up to Jack Brown.
Cassio might have touched that.
I saw that too. Walt Johnson with the nice upfield shot to Felix Pranave. That one goes over the head of Bristol and Seth Ferris. He heard you, Chuck. He skies Tarek Akuse and sends Sam Goldstein to the end zone.
Yeah, if you're Seattle, that's the throw you want to see go up. That's the matchup you want to try to win. Aku's big, strong frame, tough to get around, and good in the air.
Roach towing the far sideline. Same third shot to Lofnick. Lofink off his fingertips. Great pressure there by Snushka. Brunker was there as well. Buckholz locking up Cassio at the front of the stack, and Goldstein blocking with authority. Tabor without hesitation shooting deep to Walt Johnson. Walt Johnson is there! Welcome to the AUDL, Mr. Johnson. Jack Brown has it at midfield, an offhand backhand to Worthington. Unleashes a low laser. Walt Johnson thought about pulling the trigger, but he couldn't do it. Here's Fruit. Back to Brewster. Yet to throw an incompletion this season. And that streak stays alive as Alex Atkins is done for the day, folks. I thought he was going to be leaving the premises.
He's having fun.
And he's going to get a talking to from Hank Carey after that one.
And great catch, son. You can go see facilities and security right now. He's pretty tired.
Deep shot going up now. Jack Brown against Bristol. Jack Brown with authority.
Wow.
Seattle in the red zone now with Kenny Lane. Gets it back from Acus. Jeff Zhao. Over to Ramirez. 1 minute remaining in regulation play here. Lane up the line to Ramirez. Seattle's offense gets one more with 49 seconds remaining in regulation. Nethercutt unleashes a backhand. Warning track power to Atkins. Dishy to Matt Jackson. And that's a clean hold for Colorado.
And that's pretty, just to see.
This goes around to Zhao. He's got to get it up. The throw does go off. And Dave Wiseman with the clap catch block to seal the W. The Colorado Summit are 7-0 atop the West Division in their inaugural season. They sweep the season series against the Seattle Cascades. There was a 1916 victory back on May 7th at Memorial Stadium in Seattle, and here today, a 22-14 thumping at Peter Barton Lacrosse Stadium.